Good morning, YouTube. I'm just headed up onto Myra, on the Myra Canyon Road. So we're going to get up onto some trails here eventually. The suspension on this, I think, like I've said before in a couple of other videos, the forks are actually better than the 250L, but the rear shock, they saved some dollars on that one, and I can't say that it was a good move, because the rear shock is softer than the 250L and more bouncy, and it doesn't have any preload adjustment to speak of. It's only got like half an inch or so. It makes it handle not so well when you well, you don't even have to push it and you'll notice it. You know, it's wallowy and it doesn't keep the rear tire planted in certain situations on dirt. And in fast corners on the road, you know, bends, what happens is you feel that kind of bounciness in the shock. So that is not a good thing. So unlike the 250L, I think what I'm going to end up doing on this one is I will likely replace the shock. I cannot see any other option. I mean, maybe I'll just get used to it and say, yeah, it's fine. But I have a feeling that that's what I'll do. We'll see. But everything else about this bike I really like. It's a good improvement, I think, over the 250L. I've yet to kit this bike out with a skid plate. Got to do that, and a bit of a tail bag. I don't need much of one, but something to hold things I can't fit in the toolbox that the bike comes with. And here we are at the top of the road. I used to come on this route quite a bit with the 250. It's a nice route, nice area. I got to remember that these stock IRC tires are crap. For anything that's slightly loose or slippery. Yeah, so mainly this bike is a treat to ride. I mean, you know, it's a dual sport. It isn't anything more than that. But as a all-round dual sport, it's pretty awesome. You know, I've pointed out a few downsides, well, a couple downsides, the shocks, or the shock in the tires, but everything else is really good about it. I think it's better balanced than the 250. Yeah, it just feels better. It handles better. I think it's more nimble. So I'm quite liking it. Not to take anything away from old Clyde, because I had him set up really well. And yeah, he performed good. But I can tell this one is going to be better when I get it set up. Hey, dear. Sorry I scared you. Well, better be a deer than a bear, right? I don't want to scare a bear. We'll try not to get my boots soaked. We haven't had a lot of rain. We've had some, obviously. Yeah, so, you know what, if anyone is contemplating getting this bike, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a good, fun, all-round dual sport that's a true dual sport, I don't think you could do better than this. Because it is one fun bike, you know. It's it handles so easily. And you point it and it'll go there, no matter what. It's quite capable. Again, I forgot to put the zip ties on the fork tubes. I wanted to see how much front suspension I'm using. But I'm not too worried about the front. I think the forks are fine. They're better than the 250. That's, in my mind, they are. They don't have near the dive that the 250 had. They seem to handle well. Well, for what they are, right? Always gotta keep that in mind, you know. This is a budget bike, but great value. That's the thing. A lot of fun per dollar. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might upgrade the tires before they wear out. I never normally do that. I let them wear out first. Maybe I will, I don't know. Let them wear. Well, there's a pretty nice view. That's Myra Canyon. And crossing the canyon at various places are trestles. You probably can't see them from here. I can see one in the distance over there. But yeah, they're old train trestles. And it's just for hikers and cyclists now. Used to be able to ride motorcycles on them, but then they were in terrible shape too, and you're risking your life. Anyway, let's motor on, shall we? Definitely one thing you notice about this one, the 300L, is it runs much hotter than the 250. The fan kicks in a lot, and your right leg feels it right from the header there. Yeah, it gets a little toasty. That's an interesting route right there that cut off. Takes you to all sorts of places. You can get close to Little White Mountain and lots of trails around there. Yeah, this bike revs out easier than the 250. It has some easy power, you know, for what it is. You definitely have enough power. You absolutely don't need any more, which is a very good thing, because that old 250. You know, that was the common complaint, right? Hey, rabbit. Did you see the rabbit? So I'm starting to get a little bit more of my dirt riding confidence back. And that's a good thing. Well, there's one thing that I know for sure is I'm going to have to keep my dirt rides somewhat short because my knees, they haven't improved that much since when I was really giving up dirt riding because of them. Yeah, I've been sitting down most of the time. I'm only getting up partially, you know, just to get my butt off the seat when I need to and put the weight just pivoting on the pegs, but still, it's hard on my knees. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a lot of fun, and I don't need to go for extensive rides. I prefer shorter rides anyway. Short and good. Okay, we're on our way down now, folks, so I'm going to sign off here. Thank you very much for joining me on this ride, and I hope you enjoyed some of that. Please comment if you have anything to say, any questions, whatever. And I would sure appreciate it if you click like and subscribe. That would be totally awesome. So we'll catch you on another ride. In the meantime, stay safe and have a blast.